Students from all across the world came together to study and discuss the Aeneid, a tale about a journey of discovery. We are fascinated with the cross-cultural encounters that Aeneas has, similar to our own. Follow us as we talk about our own experiences with the Aeneid, examine the text, and interview experts on the subject matter.
Hello everybody, my name is Alessio, I'm Italian. I was born in Siena and I study classics at University of Siena.
Hi, my name is Duru Durmaz. I'm a Turkish student studying archaeology and history of art at Koç University.
It's Enejda Mertiri and I'm from Albania. My degree is in archaeology and cultural heritage.
Hi, my name is Delia. I'm studying Latin at Trinity in Dublin.
My name is Rafaela. I am from Greece and I study classics at Aristotle University of Thessaloniki.
Probably the significance of the Aeneid is as being so open, so wide and large. There is room for everybody in the Aeneid. Through this poem, to explore an entire culture. I consider the Aeneid one of the few true classics because of that.
In Book 1, line 384, Aeneas is showing his feelings. He is feeling weak and devastated. He is traveling a lot, meeting a lot of new cultures. Aeneas is trying to merge with all these cultures, but he cannot. He is looking forward to know and feel the homeland's culture.
First time properly reading the Aeneid was through this program, and as I had to write a paper on a subject around the Aeneid, I happened to choose the Phoenician civilization and was able to discover a lot about their sense of identity and their connection to the Mediterranean, their religion, and their connection to the sea as well. And so the Aeneid is very important to me in terms of the interconnected relations that still carries meaning to this day.
This passage shows a positive intercultural interaction. Aeneas observes the construction of the kingdom and feels great administration from the Carthaginians because they managed to create a new homeland even though they were expelled from their previous place of residence, and he is also in the same situation himself.
I first learned about the Aeneid when I was a kid, and my dad would tell me stories from it. And then I went on to study it in high school, but we only looked at it for a little bit. In university, we started to look more at the story and how the wording and the rhetorical devices and techniques and images worked in parallel with the topics, which I really enjoyed. So I kind of was able to develop and appreciate the story more through the translation aspects and all the wonderful little bits and stories that happen throughout the longer epic.
The interaction starts on a negative tone as some Trojan fleets who have reached Phoenician coasts have been treated poorly, and Aeneas complains to Dido about the rudeness of Phoenician people. Dido is calm and straightforward. Aeneas joins the dialogue by sincerely thanking Dido for her generosity and praising her leadership. Aeneas and his men see Carthage and its people in a different light. One is negative and the other is antagonistic. While Aeneas is calm and open-minded, he is able to calm both parties and encourage coexistence.
This passage in Book 7 is very important. It is a strong link between past and present, roots and new horizons. Anchises' prophecy is an essential guide to finding a place for the epic poem. Aeneas is always looking towards his origins, and from there he sets out on new adventure.
I read the Aeneid for the first time in the context of a university course, and I believe that it is an excellent work because it brings together different stories and legends about the adventure of Aeneas and connects Rome with the Troy and its myth.
Aeneas encounters new territories. He also encounters new and old cultures, in turn mixing them. Acestes is a doubled figure, representing both the old Trojan ways and the new Sicilian land. The Trojan culture is no longer associated with a place, but rather a people and their memories.
You know, my name is Enejda, and I'm named based on Aeneids of Virgil. I remember I was 8 years old when I first got my Aeneids book for children, animated with the short stories. I'm happy to be part of this project.
You said that the pagan subjects were originally not received very well, and this was kind of one of the first ones. Could you tell us a bit more about its reception at the time?
What he made was very important to establish the Renaissance in Siena. So afterwards it was difficult to go back.
I read the Aeneid for the first time in the high school. It immediately struck me as a very human poem, dealing with universal themes. It is undoubtedly a classic, valid for every historical time. Reading the Aeneid today is like reading Aeneid yesterday, and like reading the Aeneid tomorrow. It is an eternal poem.
Reading a poem and discovering the harmony, for example, of the hexameter, and how difficulties were made easy by Virgil. It is music. It is, it's like some kind of charm that there is in the Aeneid. I remember that.
Cross-cultural exchanges, both positive and negative, have occurred throughout history.
Just as Aeneas has interacted with different people and different places, just have we.
The cultural identity is not stagnant, it changes and grows with people and time. We have all experienced Virgil's Aeneid differently through our own educations.
We have had it altered yet again by seeing it through new cultural lenses throughout this exchange.
Addio.
Goodbye.
Ciao!
Hoşça kalın.
Miropavshi.